Welcome to in 5 minutes. Now I'll discuss some string library functions, that is built-in functions for string operations. When you want to use these functions, we need to use header file String.h with the other files. Now these functions are used to operate the characters of the strings or string as a whole. So these functions will help us to do some manipulations, do some operations on string, for which otherwise we need to write some multiple statements, loops, for loops, if-else statements to do some operations, which will be done in just single line by calling this function. See, the first function over here is strlen, string length function, that returns the length of a given string. See, the example is given over here. We are already assuming them some strings over here. Let's say string s1 has abcd, s2 has abfg, s3 has pqr, and s4 has abcd. Some characters are there, and there is one more variable n as 2. Now we'll operate these strings and understand how these functions work. So string length of s4, now s4 is abcd, so obviously length of that string will be 4. If I had string length of s3, it would be 3 because it has 3 characters. So it gives you number of characters in a given string. So that value is given as a return value that we can use further in our program for processing. strcat, next function is strcat. Full form is string concatenation. It appends second string at the end of first string. So it appends s2 at the end of s1. For example, I can add strcat s1 comma s2. So string s2 will be appended, that is joined at the end of s1. s1 will change, but s2 will remain as it is. So in this case, s1 is abcd and s2 is abfg. They will be put together into one string s1. So s1 will become abcd abfg. That is both the strings put together into one string s1. strncat. It is used to append at most n characters of s2 at the end of the string s1. Now in this case we will run strncat s2 s4 n. So append at the most n characters of s4 at the end of s2. Now s2 is abfg, s4 is abcd, and n is 2. So 2 characters of s4 will be appended at the end of s2, and s2 will change as s2 will change to abfg, and ab joined at the end of the string. That is, these characters and these 2 characters will be put together into s2. So it is kind of string concatenation, but it is only part of the string is joined at the end of other string. strcpy, string copy. It copies second string to the first string. It is used to copy one string to other string. So it copies second string to the first string. So in this case, it will copy s3 into s2. The function strcpy in bracket s2 comma s3 will copy s3 into s2. So s2 will change. So s3 is pqr and s2 is abfg. s2 will change to pqr. So it is somewhat like just assigning a value of s3 to s2. Now whenever you want to copy one string to other string, we cannot write some statement like this, s2 equal to s3. This is invalid. We cannot assign a string, one string to other string by just simply writing assignment statement. It is invalid. It will generate error. To copy string, one string to other string, we have to use string copy function, which will copy one string to other string. strncpy, it copies part of one string to other string. Again, its syntax is strcpy. You have to mention 2 strings as parameters and one more n as how many characters to copy. Copies at the most n characters from s2 into s1. If s1 has already some string, some n characters of s1 will be overwritten, that is, they will change. Now example is strncpy s2 comma s3. So some characters of s3, that is here in this case n characters of s3 will be copied into s2, and some part of s2 will change. Now s2 is abfg. 2 characters of s3 because n is 2 in our program. So 2 characters of s3 will be written into s2. Remaining s2 string will remain as it is. So 2 characters of s3, that is pq, will be written into s2, and remaining 2 characters of s2 will remain as they are. So it will be pqfg. We will be discussing some more functions on string in next videos.